Hello everybody, how are you? I hope everybody is fine and welcome again in this new video in which we will see how to do clear me of Dell files using LBE. So it's about a request in LBE++ community Telegram group here in front of you, and the requester is this guy. And yes, let's read his request there. So hello, can someone help me with the BIOS for the Dell J5 15500 model? Attachment, my files not working. I tried to edit with LBE++, but I can't clean my files. So here is his originals. I tried from the official Dell website and I can't extract the bin files. Please help. So what we have to do here, we have to download these two files, then search for executable file in Dell support, and then we have to repair the original BIOS file using the BIOS region, and then we will do clear me to the final file. Let's create a folder here with the name of the requester, which is G Gabriel. So that's enough, we don't need to write the whole name. Let's open and save. So let's save the second one. Okay, now let's go to the folder and okay, let's go to the folder desktop. Meanwhile, let's fire LBE, we'll need it. So let's go to the folder, BIOS fixing LBE Gabriel. So we have two files, 16 and 8 mega. Let's analyze the files first. So this is the 16 megabyte file, which has no header, but it will have a footer. So this is the footer of the file, and this is the signature of the footer of a BIOS file, which means that the 8 megabyte one will have the header, which is exactly what I said, and here is the signature of the BIOS, the beginning of the BIOS files. So we have to combine these two files. So the 8 megabyte should comes first in the beginning, and then followed by the 16 megabyte, as the 16 megabyte has the footer and the 8 megabyte has the header of BIOS image. So let's check our LBE if it's ready. I think we already we already got it here. Let's just put it here, reduce it for the moment. Let's close this. So again, let's close this, as it says that LBE is already running, and we say that we need to combine these two files, and the 8 megabyte should be the first one. So we go to extra BIOS utility here in our LBE++, and we go to combine files. We open the first file here, which should be, let's go to desktop again, BIOS fixing again, LBE and G Gabriel, and 8 megabyte should be the first one. So we can check the hex code here. Let's open the 16 megabyte here, and now let's combine. We will get our files ready here. So where is that? What they did? Okay, yes, it gives me this to save the file. So let's just save. We will get our file here. Here it is. So 24 combined files. Let's close this folder, second one, as it's usually the case with LBE. It opens automatically the working folder when you saved files. So now, as we have combined our file, why we need to combine our the file? Because in fact these two files are one single image, a BIOS image, split into two parts, and each part is in a single chip on the motherboard of the laptop. And to do any repair of these kind of files, we need to combine them, and you can verify that by just trying to open, for example, this one with the UEFI tool like this, and you will get this images truncated. I hope I spelled it right. And here you got this BIOS region is located outside of the opened image. If your system uses dual chip storage, please append another part to the opened image. So as I said, the system uses dual chip storage. Dual chip storage means simply two BIOS chips, which contains one single BIOS image if the files that those two chips contains are combined together, as we have done right now in this case. So now we have to go to check or to find the executable file, and here the guys support us with the tag of or service tag of the machine, which will help us find the exact executable file in Dell support. So here it is. Let's choose it. Dell support here. Let's paste the service tag here and search. Okay, let's translate to English. That's it. And we go to drivers and downloads, and we choose here the we choose the system BIOS, and we have this version. And if we need another versions, we go to earlier versions like this, and we select appropriate version depending on the repair which we will do. If we, for example, need to downgrade the BIOS of our machine, in our case we will just use the last one, and let's put it on our working folder in BIOS fixing, and let's order by date like this in LBE, and here inside another folder which we will name EXE, so that things can be easy to follow and well organized. So we have the executable file here. Now we go again to our LBE. So I'm using LBE here. We can do these things using other tools, but that will take a lot of time. But for this video I will be using LBE++ as the requester is an LBE user, and he needs to learn how to use this fantastic tool. So we say that now we have the executable file, we need to extract the binary files from it. So we go to Dell tools and repair bin files here, and let me zoom for you to follow clearly. We select the file here, the executable file, of course, and here we select again the executable file here. Then in fact we don't need to select the executable file here, as here just shows what we will choose after as the HDR file. And here we select the compute Dell BIOS file, which means the original file, which is the combined one. So this is the one that is a full BIOS image, this one, which we have created by combining the 8 megabyte and the 16 megabyte files. Now we hit process to get to the HDR file. We got success here, as you can see, and if you go to our folder, which means the executable folder, the EXE folder in which we have the executable file, we will find the HDR file ready for use. Let's check if we can extract from it the other files which we need to mod our BIOS file, our original dump. So we just go here, and we select the HDR. So here we have to, you can select any desired HDR here, and we hit go here. So you don't need to choose the HDR here, as it's already automatically chosen by the tool. You just hit process. So if you got this error grid not found, you just hit OK, and you go. Even if you got the message that all files are extracted successfully, as you have that error message in the first place, you have to go to the second option here in extra header size, or you go to 16 and you hit process, and now you got all files extracted successfully, which means that now it's a success. Let's do it again by just removing all these files to avoid any confusion. Maybe the previous ones are encrypted, and we need to be sure that we have the appropriate files. So again, let's open this here, and again we have 16 here, and if we don't get any success with 16, we go to 32, 64, and so on until we try all the options. If still not getting the right files, then you probably have the HDR file which is encrypted, and at that case you have to check this box here, encrypted HDR, and you have to choose instead of HDR file, you have to instead of executable file, you have to choose HDR file here in this box. Anyway, we will see that in another video which will explain more. Let's just deal with this case for now. So we say, let's do it again, process, all files extracted successfully, and here we have the files. Let's order them by size. We have the BIOS region here, and we have the Intel Me Engine file, the main region, and we have the other files if needed to mod the BIOS file if other issues with our machine. Anyway, what concerns us is to repair this file by replacing the BIOS region in the original dump and clean using this file, this me file. So now we will go to LBE again, we go to me support tools, we open our combined file here, which is this one. So in the main working folder we have this big file. The version of the me is detected, we analyze it, and we got this window. Let's adjust it like this and hit enter, and we have initialized, and we have the version of the me on this one. So now let's compare this me with what we have here on the me analyzer. If we got the right file by extracting from executable, so we just open the me region extracted from executable here. Again, let me show you again. In me support tools, we open the me file extracted from executable file, which is this one. So you order by size and you pay attention to Intel Management Engine consumer. You got this BIOS structure error. Please be sure BIOS signature is valid. So just ignore this, as LBE is supposed just to open BIOS images here, but you can ignore this and analyze. And this will allow you to analyze your file, even if it's just a mere region file. Hit enter on your keyboard and you have the file exactly like the one we have in the original dump. So you can check that with me here, and you can see here the version, production, consumer. So that's exactly the appropriate file which we need to mod our, or to clear, or to clean our file. Now we either, so as we said here, we have this version 1990, and here same thing. So either we use the one we have here, or we use the one we have in our database, if you have it in your database. If not, if you don't have it in your database, so this is how to fix that. You just copy this Intel Management Engine file here. You copy it like this, copy, you go to your LBE database, of course. I have it here. So you go to ME, which means manual me, this one. So here we choose manually we choose the flash image tool. So, and this folder contains the flash image, sorry, not here, we need to replace put our me file in the database, which means we have to go to encrypted me. Here we can add flash image tools, and here we can add the management files, or the me files, if we don't have them here. So if you lack any version here, so as we have copied it, let's just paste it, and we have to rename it as we have here. So F2, so 14, yes, dot 1.65.1999. So let's just do like this for consumer, HA, and PRD for production, and this for manufacturer, or from Intel, which means it's the original, not extracted. And we can add copy as we have another one. So save, and now if we again open our file here, the bigger the original one, we will get two options. So if we don't have the file at the first time, when we add it, we will get it here. So why? Because we need it here. If we don't choose the file here, we won't be able to open the flash image tool from this window. So we have our file, we can use this one or this one. Let's use this one, which we have just extracted from executable file, and let's choose the appropriate flash image tool, which you can see here. You can use this one if available, 14.1.65.1999, If not, you have to choose any one that is near that version. So we have 14.5. We don't have 14.1. We can use 14.5. Let's use it. Why not? Let's check. We don't have 14.1. I don't have it there, so we can use 15.5 or 15.060. We can use 15.060. Let's use it. So double click, we got it here on the other screen. Let me bring it here. So we go as usual to file, open what? Our combined file. If we got any error, then this tool is not compatible with our file and we have to choose another one. If not, we just continue. We go to build and build setting, and meanwhile, when we have opened the flash image tool, you will notice that there's a file added in our working folder. Let me show you here. This one, spare me, it's the me file which we have chosen here. This one, it's automatically uploaded here to use it here to replace this me sub partition. We will see that. Let's just configure the configuration file of flash image tool first by going to build, then build setting. Again, let's close. Again, we have opened the file. Here it is. You can know that you have opened your file by looking this log here. You go to build setting, and you go to generate intermediate file. You set to yes, to no, sorry. Enable boot guard warning, put it on no. You don't need that message anyway, as you will you will answer by yes. Enable Intel platform trust technology warning, also you can put this on no, and you close. Then you save your file as you like. We will keep the default name and we have it in our working folder here. So let's order by date. We have it there. So this is the configuration file which we will use. So before that, before building our new image, we have to replace the BIOS region. So the BIOS region, we can either replace it by, so let's close this. We can either replace it by using this tool here, BIOS separate tool. You open your file here, the original one. You check the BIOS region and you give the path and you choose the appropriate BIOS region, which is this one, which we have here. This one. Or we can just do this, copy and go to here where we have the decomposition of our file. We paste it here, and as you can see, we have two files with identical size. The old one, BIOS region, F2 on the keyboard, Ctrl X. Then we choose this one, F2 again, Ctrl V. Now it's replaced. The BIOS region is replaced, and this can be deleted using your right click or just by deleting it in the using the keyboard. Now we have to replace the me region 2 with this one. Let's copy. First, before doing that, let's check it. We have to open it so it's not encrypted. you have to pay attention. If it's encrypted, you have to decrypt it, because LBE has that feature of encrypting some ME files, and you have to pay attention to that fact. Anyway, here we have a pure file, and we can, yes, we have copied it directly in the database without encrypting it, because LBE can encrypt files via here this tab, encrypt me. So you have to select the files and encrypt them and use them in your database. Let's close this one. So don't be confused. We say that we have to copy this me like this, copy, and go here where we have the component or the partitions of our original dump. We paste it here. We go to me sub partition, which is the me region anyway, with this name. So sometimes it's called me region, and here we have it as me sub partition. F2 Control X to remove the name. We paste it to this one, spare me. Okay, and we either delete this file or keep it there. It doesn't harm. Let's keep it there, as the tool, the flash image tool, will use these files by their name to build the new image. So let's go back to our working folder. Let's go to manual me here again, open our flash image tool, bring it here as I have it on the second screen. File, open, what, the untitled. We have to choose the configuration file in this time. That's fine, and we build the image. Here we have our files. So the flash image tool has already splitted the files for us, so we just have to use these files, out image 1 and out image 2. So out image 1, which means that this should comes first in the BIOS image if we combine them, and out image 2 is the second file on our full BIOS image, but we will use them separately, as we will flash this to 8 megabyte chip and this one to 16 megabyte chip. This is how you do it using LBE. I hope it's clear, and if any question, you can ask me in the comment of the video. Yes, and I shall stop here because I am already late here at the shop and I have to go home. So I have to upload this video before going home. So just stop here, and yes, see you in the next video. And I will also have to upload the files to the guy here so that he can try them. Anyway, see you guys in the next video, and bye bye. Take care of yourself.